My name is Omowale Luthuli Allen. I am from DeQuincy, Louisiana. I am a 1970 graduate of the University of Houston. So when I got to the University of Houston, I wanted to start an organization that would improve the life of African American students, and also work to eradicate some of the misery in the community. So I asked questions and I sought out people who would have a consciousness or an awareness and who might want to support such an organization. I was told about a upperclassman by the name of Gene Locke, and so I went and found Gene Locke and asked Gene Locke if he would support such an organization. And he said he would, and as a matter of fact, he became the first chairperson of the organization. I met other people like Lynn Usan and Michelle Bonds, Audrey Taylor, uh, Veronica Dorian, who later became Nia Taylor and a professor at the university. So I met a real strong cluster of African American students who were in concert with launching an organization that would fight for equality at the university. Two notable people, Shara, uh, Jean's ex-wife, Shara Locke, and my ex-wife was Mary Bowers, is that all of us kind of gelled together with Lynn Usan to launch this organization called the Committee on Better Race Relations. And that had to be early 1966. I should say late 1966, going into the fall of 1960s. And my first year there, I did play football, so I decided to go out and join the football team and made the football team and played that first year at the University of Houston. But of course, my heart was not in the football. It was basically in advancing the interests of African American students. And in the process of us advancing the interests of African American students, we made alliance with other students, particular students of color at the university who were very empathetic and sympathetic to the struggle that we were launching at the University of Houston. That era, I talked to you about sowing and reaping. And I use that farming analogy to say that in the same way that Frederick Douglass talked about, is that if there's no way that you're going to cultivate the ground without rain and thunder. Power concedes nothing without a demand, so it takes struggle. It might be a moral struggle, it might be a physical struggle, but it must be a struggle. So just as we are beneficiaries of people who put everything on the line, blood, sweat, and tears,